What up, YouTube? King Cobra JFS here, back with another response video. And it never ceases to amaze me just how incredibly sexist our society is, but you take into a lot into consideration. So Terrence Pott made this video called "Every Day is Women's Day, Grunt Speak Live." And while we're at it, let's grab a beer. Now, every day is Women's Day according to Grunt Speak Live Terrence Pop, but that's only March and Valentine's Day and your anniversary. That's not every day. It's like maybe 1/10 or 1/3 of the year. But I saw this YouTuber with literally the most sexist fucking name on the planet. I was just like, good God, someone's got a fragile male ego. Now, Ola Cobra is drinking another Cherry Sam Adams wheat beer. That's a pussy girl's drink. Why don't you drink a Bud Light, you pussy? I'm like, well, if you'd like to see me drink Bud Light, why don't you provide the money for it, dick lick? Now, I think men who can comfortably drink what they call a frou-frou drink without being any care of any judgment whatsoever. I don't know. So, what did the YouTube, what was even the comments on the video? The person calling themselves stronger than every woman on earth combined 1 week ago commented, most privileged creatures in history claim they are somehow oppressed! Exclamation points. The thing of it is, YouTube, women have been oppressed for centuries. For centuries, women have been oppressed. And now all of a sudden, men are starting to get a taste of what women have had to deal with for centuries, and they don't like it. Delicious. I watched a documentary on Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, and when Dracula was visiting when Dracula was visiting a poor farmer whose wife was sick, Dracula looked at the man and said, you know what I'm saying? He was like, why are your clothes so short? And the dude said that his wife was too sick or very sick. So Dracula kills her and then forces a wedding marriage with the neighbor's daughter, who's much younger. No, it's ridiculous. Like, women have been oppressed for centuries. You look at the 1950s. If a man came home from his job, he would have his wife fetch the pipe and the slippers and the paper and a martini, and what a day, I tell ya. I got the window wide freaking open here. Casper got dunked on, man. There's snow everywhere. Now, that YouTube comment that sexist YouTuber made, how fragile is your male ego? No, for men, it's just how tough are you? You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is for us guys. You know, it's always this testosterone pissing contest of who's tougher and who can do stupider shit. Right? And that's just the thing of it, man. Women have been oppressed for centuries. And now that men are starting to get an oppression dick up the ass, and it's only just a tip, they're bitching about it. It's like, well, should have had this conversation with guys from like the 1600s and what have you, who are being total dicks to women. Try having that conversation with men now who treat women like third class citizens in third world countries. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna do this Terrence Pop video response. Every day is Women's Day. Grunt Speak Live. Could you imagine if like Amy Schumer did crap like this on her stage, made comments about how men are so privileged, and if you argued with her, people would call you a sexist. But men do it, and oh my god, look at this MGTOW incel. You know, one, Terrence Pop is from an older generation where women had less rights, and two, he's experienced some crappy relationships. Women kind of feel the same way. Otherwise, you wouldn't have 7 million women on TikTok screaming hashtag kill all men. Yet somehow, and as a decent guy, that kind of concerns me a little bit. I'm like, okay, honey, whose balls do we got to step on? This is like I've said about single moms. The stuck up B words kind of ruin it for the decent ones. You don't know why she's single. You don't know their story. And the same can be said for guys in this respect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Terrence Pop's now ex-wife ran over his dog, and the court didn't even care. Like, what the?
I can't even tell. Can anybody hear us? Can anybody see us? Supposedly we're live, but I'm not really sure. 25% drops frames. Like, what the heck is going on with our stream? No idea. No one can tell me. Holy crap!
Motherfucker, how many? What's your frame?
I have no idea. Your stream is.
Now, in order to better understand gender relations, you have to gain a perspective from both sides. And in my independent studies, I've noticed that women and men who have had crap experience with their relationships pretty much sound the exact same. Anyone who can wear a dog collar and drink a cherry beer on stream and not give a crap what anyone thinks, despite everyone going, "Oh my God, Cobra, another Terrence Pop video response. Why don't you respond to someone else?" I don't know. I agree with some of the crap he says, and his segments they make me laugh. We're winning segments. You know what I'm saying? You're literally living in a society where women get mad for men having standards when men have them too, and it's just a circle jerk of hypocrisy, and it's frustrating as all hell. That's why I don't mind being single right now and waiting patiently. I could gladly jack off to chatterbait women the rest of my life if I can't find a decent woman. You know what I'm saying? There are worse things. I'm not harming anyone, just sitting here making videos. But meantime, apparently every day is Women's Day, according to Terrence Poppin. It can feel like that when women have been made to realize their full potential and have gotten equality. It's that narrative. You keep women oppressed, you give men all the power, so women fight for it. All of a sudden, we have what we have today. Men have not realized their full potential beyond working on cars, being soldiers in the army, etc. Growing up as a man, I'm almost 30, people have told me things like, "Oh, you man, blah, 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 blah." Dude, if I had $100 for every time I heard women bitch about men in the 30 years I've been on this miserable fucking planet, I'd be rich. If I had $100 for every time I heard a woman bitch about a man in the 30 years I've been alive on this planet, I would be rich. But there's several things that have made me appreciate my dry spell and to quit complaining about it as much. It could be worse. There are people out there who are struggling a lot worse than I am. And if they can make it work, so can I. Meantime, I'm not the only one going through one. And if I do manage to get a girlfriend, it won't last long because gender relations suck. And you can't let these fuckers win. So it helps to get perspectives from both sides. So you're going to have to listen to a bunch of women and men grunt, moan, and groan about how privileged the other side is. When both sides are privileged, both sides are oppressed, both sides are depressed. Love and vanity. And the only reason fat shaming doesn't work for us guys is because men are expected to be gross, fat, hairy, and disgusting, or have six-pack abs, one of the two. It's generally not a standard. Women are expected to be their prettiest in our society, and it's the truth. That's why women have more products and shit. Why women have all these cosmetic makeups and shit. To some degree, the standards are the same. However, generally speaking, women are expected to be their prettiest all the time. You got women who are getting pissed off about this shit too, man. This one female comedian said some shit. I figured her name. But she said things like, you men think we're crazy, but you don't know you're the crazy ones kind of thing, right? Now, you know, it's a crazy world we live in. But like she says that women have to get ready in the morning when they first wake up, and then they have to decide a reason why they're pissed off at you. Like, no, you don't. When you wake up in the first thing in the morning, you're going to be grouchy. So that's everyone to some extent. I had a hard time going to sleep last night because I was excited to finish the album and make some more videos. Kick ass at life. But this Terrence Pop video is an hour long, so we're going to watch it. And this is a point that I've made in my last video. Or in several videos. Sexism exists on both sides, but it's very rarely talked about when women do it. But when men do it, it's all anyone talks about. It's almost a gender-based stereotype for us men. All you men are sexist, and all you men want one thing. And you can't let it get to you, man. Like, here's a man who's willing to sacrifice his dry spell to try to improve gender relations. And I don't consider what I do, my gender relations are just opinion, not fact. Okay, let's get that 100% right now. These are just opinions shared by multiple people from different experiences. This is why gender relations studies can be inconclusive sometimes. Because you're going to get mixed opinions. It really depends on the person and their experiences. If men are fucking pissed off because they're being oppressed in some way, shape, or form today, welcome to what women have had to deal with for centuries. But maybe the oppression was for men was also there too, just underneath all of it, you know? I mean, for years, men have been the ones who are expected to fight for their country, fight for their land, fight for their whatever. It was just automatically expected. Now, sometimes having a set acquired skill list of combat training is handy, but sometimes it's just not needed. Better to need it. No, you know what I'm saying? Better to have it than not need it than to need it and not have it is what I'm saying. I thought about getting into bodybuilding and taking karate, taekwondo, kendo type lessons. That'd be sick. And if I took kendo, taekwondo, karate lessons, I would not expect special treatment just because of anything, really. Fuck that. But anyways,
is experiencing minor issues. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, we're getting a whole bunch of dropped frames here. Not sure what's going on. It's driving me bonkers. So yeah, hopefully it stays. I'm not sure what the heck the issue is. I did a restart today. Seems to be doing what it's doing.
feeling.
So let me take a look at the control room and see exactly what's what here. Maybe it frames on your end. What if I put it on my?
Check out the transition lens. My glasses change color in the sunlight. I love it. Got some hippie looking shades now. Groovy, man.
Does that work? I don't know. I got nothing. Stop messing with your computer, Pop. Damn it.
I was just checking. I was getting in my email, bro.
Well, I know, but if you're going in your email, then you're using bandwidth. Just
I know how that feels, man. Technology sucks like that.
man.
You are correct there, fine sir.
I have no idea what the hell is going on today. We've been taking like penis after penis right in the ass. And we got buffering issues. I am sorry about this, everybody. I have no idea what the heck is going on. Can we take a look at the control room? Dude, what are you doing?
Actually, we're on there.
Yeah, we're on there. It keeps saying that they're not getting enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Hopefully this works. But yeah, not a happy camper today, man. I'm getting ready to. I'm not happy. It's a good thing I'm drinking the good stuff.
With people, apparently a lot of people are having buffering problems.
Yeah, which I don't understand because I'm running speed test after speed test over here, and everything seems to be fine on our end. So this is definitely an odd Google issue. So
yeah.
I guess it is what it is. Every day is International Women's Day, right? So
so just fill everyone in what happened.
What happened as in what?
20 minutes out.
20 minutes
out. Stating that they removed our content for inappropriateness.
Yeah, nudity.
Even though it never started.
Nudity, yeah, even though it never started. And there was no nudity, literally just a chick in a bathing suit holding a surfboard with her back to the camera. That is their idea of nudity, unless, of course, it happens to be posted by a stunning and brave woman.
Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck. The hypocrisy of YouTube blows my mind. So one of Terrence Pop's butt segments got censored on YouTube. A sexy woman in a bikini with her back turned to the camera. She might have been wearing a little G-string, but that's it. That got classified as nudity on YouTube. Oh, fuck off. Dude, you ought to watch Holly Wolf. She does some pretty fun little swimsuit try-on hauls. I'm subscribed to a couple of chicks on YouTube who do that kind of thing. If I had a girlfriend and she wanted me to unsubscribe, it wouldn't even be a question. That, like, you haven't had a girlfriend in 3 years, so you subscribe to chicks like Holly Wolf on YouTube, and hey, no one's gonna blame you. Like, if I found a woman who was like, hey, you with me now? Why you watching these chicks do swimsuit try-on hauls? I'd be like, you ain't gonna ask twice, or the first time for that matter, unsubscribe. And it wouldn't be anything else but that. You know what I'm saying? I want to grab a fucking bottle opener. That lighter, I don't want it to break. Granted, I can use a bottle opener. Would be a lot easier than trying to use a lighter. So I got this Cobra bottle opener. Look at that. My girlfriend at the time gave it to me, and I still have it. Yes. See how easy that was? And trying to squeeze a lighter and underneath your knuckle and
Then you can get away with whatever the hell you want. Okay, now not only is our stream working.
The picture's choppy, but the sound is good.
Okay, not only are we now everything is supposedly excellent to the point where our bit rate is higher than recommended. So I'm pretty sure we're getting fucked, and not in a way that's enjoyable.
Just drive on, man. That's all we
drive on. So how was your International Women's Day, Pop?
Well, personally, I haven't left the house. I've just been packing up some stuff, getting ready for my big trip, putting together some waypoint, stuff that, putting together video.
Oh yeah, are you covering that video that I sent you yesterday?
Oh, I'm. Now I had a similar kerfuffle with some ladies when I was in college who were preaching the same bullshit.
Oh, really?
I actually brought my stuff into the college.
Like that kind of makes you think, dude. I'm in a similar boat. Y'all know the story about the Valentine's Day hypocrisy story. The YouTube basically gave me a 2-week strike for dancing around on a cock coaster for YouTube. I already age restricted the video. Yeah, buddy. But Terrence Pop does a video with a chick in a bikini and her butt turned to the camera for his butt segments, and YouTube's like, that's nudity. What? Fucking A, YouTube. Turn around and look at that. There's naked chicks doing yoga on YouTube, which is actual nudity, not even, here's a bikini covering your no-no squares. I made that reference. The first time I heard about that was through a Sydney Watson video, I'm not gonna lie. And I was like, what even is... And then I saw the video and I was like, come up with a clever new way to teach people about consent. All right. let you in on a secret. If you got a dude trying to touch you and it's super inappropriate, punch him in the balls as hard as you can, right here in between the legs, just straight, bang, you know what I'm saying? They'll drop, and then as soon as they drop, punch them right here. Right where their fucking nose bends at the cartilage tip. That's a dangerous spot to punch people in the fucking nose, because. And then when they're keeled over, holding their nuts, like, ow, fucking a boom, cock them in the nose with your fist. Now they're doubled back with a broken nose, and they're on the fucking ground. And then you just take them and kick them in the kidney, like somewhere right there, as hard as you can. Just be like, boom, bitch. Then you start fucking stomping on their face. And then when they're fucking immobilized, get the fuck out of there. Then right after you're running away, just be like, that's my no-no square. Fuck you, asshole.
College, threw it on the floor and said, "This is what a man carries into combat." And they're like, "Well, this is like full of sand, and this is this." I'm like, "Listen, gravity's gravity.
Yeah.
Bullets are made out of, and each round mag, costs weighs like 2.1 pounds, and you carry between 6 and 13 of those. 2 quarts."
I'm happy with my current gun situation. I only have one. I don't need more than one. It's just not necessary. I don't go shooting enough on the range to want to buy another one unless I have my own range. Which, if I built my dream house, I'd have like a Hickok 45 style shooting range behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that would add to the quality of the videos. Like King Cobra JFS here, back at it with another range video. So right here on Cobra's Cathedral shooting range. And today I got my Colt King Cobra 357 mag done next to my Tommy gun with the drum clip. It's going to be a good day at the range. If you're like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I won the lottery, I'd totally do it. Wish we could have Tommy guns in Wyoming. They just can't be fully automatic, and I'm cool with that. Wyoming's a bit more loose on their gun laws. But welcome to Wyoming. Consider everyone armed and dangerous.
Some water, 2 frag hand grenades, and that's just on your LBE, not to include a knife or bayonet. And then you have your 45-pound rucksack, and that's dry without the additional 10 to 15 pounds of water, and then additional ammo in that. So
sounds like a lot of fun.
No, and then they're like, "Well, we can get a girl from the soccer team." I'm like, "No,
No.
no. When we're drafting people, you got to put a bunch of people on the ground as fast as you can."
Yes.
So I can take, 100 guys out of high school, throw them into basic. 80 of them will make it first time through. Not at same standard. That the pass rate for women would be way low.
Way low.
Yeah, they can call me a sexist. I don't care.
At this point, I mean, what else is there? You've been
I'm
called,
a phobia-ist.
You've been called every name in the book for the last 7-8 years.
I don't care.
No.
No, really, I don't give a shit. All I do is tell the truth. Oh, guess what? I had One of my old commanders called me today. He says, I'm watching your show, man. I'm proud of you. This is fucking awesome. He's got people in the Pentagon watching my stuff. So now I have like one aircraft carrier, third shift watches all my shit. I got a couple destroyers, a submarine, and now it's breaking into the Pentagon. Winning. Hearts and minds, baby. Hearts and minds.
Hearts and minds. And of course you're on,
Hammerfall, Hearts of Fire.
some lists as well. We're not going to talk about that in detail, but
I'm on lists. Yeah,
you're on lists.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people were getting upset with my videos about upcoming Civil War and stuff like that, and calling people and getting them
reporting you to the completely unbiased and not at all politically motivated Department of Justice.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is when I was on active duty, they were doing the same thing to the Pentagon. I had two colonels show up, and when I was in New York to ask me about my Redonkulous project.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, and both times they're like, this is just complete bullshit. Because I told them, hey, it's my therapy. I'm not talking bad about the government. I'm not badmouthing the military. And all I do is speak the truth. And I add a little sick humor to it. So what? It's my therapy.
So
it's
what?
a gun out of my mouth. Everyone wins.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? So how many people we have viewing today? Did we get hammered?
Oh yeah, we got hammered. I mean, we still have 430 people watching. Thank you all for tuning in. But holy freaking shitballs! Like I have no idea what the hell is the streams tonight, man. It could very well be the fact that we've been some serious windy conditions down here, and which really affects the however.
You want to talk about wind? You should come on down to Casper, Wyoming. We're known for it. Where are all my Casper locals at? Yeah. Like, if you want a blowjob, come on down to Casper. The wind sucks.
Everything runs. So I don't know what the heck is, but right now, like everything at YouTube is going between no data and excellent connection. No.
You know how Terrence Pop says Space Ghost is on? I'm going to be like, Metalocalypse is on. Yes. They're like, oh, Metalocalypse is on. Oh, it's called a YouTube video response, you douchebags. These trolls can planet piss off. Hey, you guys, Cobra does the whole band of voices, yeah. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Oh, yes, Squiscars plays guitars, as Cobra is doing the Metalocalypse impressionations. Yeah! Toki, you're a fucking dumbass. This is why I'd be really good at voice acting, because I can do voices like no other. Hey, yo, boo-boo. Talk about being Sam Elliott, jumping from a Yogi Bear impersonation to a Sam Elliott voice. What kind of bullshit is this? Hey, yo, boo-boo, get a load of Sam Elliott over here. Grab yourself a Dodge Durango. Wait a minute, Cobra, that's not a Coors Banquet beer. The hell's wrong with you? Yeah, Kermit the Frog here. King Cobra's doing voice impersonations. No, Kermit, that was really funny. Like, hey, Miss Piggy, you got a frog in your throat. No, Marvin the Martian, where's the kaboom? I think somebody kaboomed in their pants, and that's why it smells like shit.
No data, excellent connection. I can't explain it. I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm seeing the circly thing on our
Yeah,
show.
I'm not surprised. It seems to be a serious problem. I have no idea what the heck is going on. So
Yeah.
I tried to fix everything, and it seems to be like half of our fucking frames are dropping.
No, I just like how they expect men to be able to fix everything. You gotta be Mr. Fix It strong, silent type. Oh, geez, look at these biceps. Not bad for a 30-year-old dude. Be fucking 30 next week. Nah, I don't care. I had fun in my 20s. Fuck them.
What is going on with that?
It's got to be out there, and you're in, man. It's got to be something going on. Who knows?
It could be. It could be. Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing. It's pissing me off. I know that much.
Yeah.
It's been pretty damn windy here today, though,
Getting
man.
fucking hammered.
Oh,
people in the comments are still buffering and skipping.
My apologies
That's
to everybody. No idea what the heck is going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, if the picture's not working, you can still hear us. Most of the people who listen to this after the fact don't watch it. They just listen to it when they're driving around and stuff. So, yeah.
Is what it is. Good times. Yeah, my computer, I'm just checking.
No, if they would have tried to pinch me on St. Patty's Day, you're not wearing green, I'd be like, let's see, between my Aussie knuckles and the Cradle of Filth band logo and the little green pot leaves on my... I think I am wearing green.
Stuff right now, making sure everything is all copacetic and everything. Yeah, couldn't tell you. Yeah, it just keeps going back and forth between excellent connection, no data. Y'all, it's driving me bonkers, dude.
It's gotta be on your end. I'm seeing it buffering here too. So
yeah. Apologize, guys. If it comes down to it, if this does not stop anytime soon, we'll do a complete restart and do a new stream.
Yeah. And another thing we have to do is we have to actually start coming up with the strategy to be able to change on the fly, because if we're going to get screwed with by GodTube or whatever they are.
I know the feeling. Speaking of streams still going, let's make sure. Yeah, we're Gucci. I've had that problem where the stream just freezes up, where the sound stops working, and I'm like, no! With the window open and the sunlight pouring in through my apartment, my lenses have experienced enough light to transition it into like my Aussie shades, man. Yeah. Hi. I wonder if Ozzy's immune to the coronavirus because he bit the head off a bat. Don't be like that. Oh, shit. Knock on glass. Knock on wandwood.
We're going to have to be able to do the non-conventional warfare thing and just move to another. Yeah. And the best way is, the primary is we're going to basically, everyone's going to know we're doing it Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock. Alternate is you're going to get a notification. We're going to put it on all of our social media stuff so you can get notified that way. Okay.
Yeah. Trying to go
see,
with it here, but now it's telling me.
Yeah, emergency is simply that you guys just log in and see what you can on our channel. And contingency is, if you go to the website, we will have a current link for the live stream you can find.
Yeah.
So worst comes to worst, you go to redonkulous.com, set aside a box with the links for upcoming live.
No, my anti-rape shirt should be in the mail soon. We'll fucking unbox that some bitch. Should be here by April 7th or 5th. It'll go into Teespring print on March 25th, the day before my 30, yeah. Which I'm not really looking to celebrate my birthday that much, to be honest. I could sit here and have a beer at my place and be just fine. No, like you get to be like 30, 40, 50, 60 plus years old. Your birthday is just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Then again, I've never liked celebrating my birthday, to be honest. Maybe when I was younger, yes, but you get to that certain stage in life where you just don't want to celebrate your birthdays anymore. It's just the fucking truth. Watching the years slowly tick off like a clock. Imagine TikTok videos in my clock-towered mansion. Holy shit. Be sitting there like, hey, TikTok, sitting here in my clock tower's belfry. The clock face is the floor above me. Oh, by the way, look at that. Look at all the bells. How many do you think there are? 1, 2, oh, look at that, 48. That's really the only thing I want for my birthday is to win the Powerball so I can build my dream house and do so much good for the world. And build my own successful toy company. Now I got an idea for a badass toy that I think would do really well. I just gotta get the funds to do it. Now, I'm not gonna share that idea with people because then people are trying to steal it because it is a good idea. It would take a lot of manufacturing to assemble it, but if it does what it's supposed to do, people would have fun playing with it. Samuel Adams does make good beer, though. Not a sponsor. Must be 21 and up to enjoy.
And we'll update that, we can do that in real time.
Yeah. Oh, it's good times. Good times.
I mean, that's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, sooner or later, we're
getting hammered.
Going to be on 30 platforms.
Yeah, well, that's the hope anyway. But in the meantime, I don't know what the heck is going on today. We are getting hammered in the slot B, and not in a good way. So I'm watching the stream. Like I can actually see the stream data, and it's just oscillating, going all over the damn place.
The buffering sucks. Like these fucking comments when I go to make a cooking video. Oh, hey, the audio in your cooking video is off, good sir. I know. I don't care. Enough. At least you get a cooking video. I can't control if the fucking phone doesn't want to record proper audio. The phone works for texting and calling. I don't use that for videos as often because I'd rather make a video here and now. Although there have been a couple of videos that I made, like that turkey video I made was awesome. Watching me spurg out because I love animals. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, Casper Wildlife. Wait till you're 21 to drink. Underage drinking may seem fun and tempting, but when you get caught with that shit, that's a minor in possession. Plus, if you have decent parents who give a fuck, your ass gets grounded for drinking when you're not old enough. So I got a lot of younger fans who watch my videos like, oh my god, Cobra's so cool, he shreds guitar and he has 21,000 subscribers. Yes. Wait till you're 21 to fucking drink. Trust me. Or whatever law complies, because in Europe, I think it's like 16 or 17. I think like in Europe, you can go to the bar at like 16 and have a beer, and they don't care. Which, no judgment here. But if you live in the States, like I do, 21 and up. Look, I can get tobacco now, like it don't matter, because I'm like almost 30. But the fact that they raised the tobacco age to 21 and up, I'm like, dude, that's not going to stop high schoolers from getting it, for one. And two, the way I see it, if you're old enough at 18 to join the military and die for your fucking country, you should be old enough to smoke a goddamn cigarette. Could you imagine all the Vietnam soldiers back in the day being told, oh, guess what? You can't have a cigarette because you're not 21. Motherfucker. Look at this. If you turn 18 in the United States of America, you can buy an AR-15 and enlist in the military, but you can't smoke a goddamn Marlboro NXT. The fuck? Fucking cold, man. I got the window open just because I don't want the smell of tobacco to just fog it out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, 11 minutes and 32 seconds into a 1 hour and 32-minute video. That trick works better with a full lighter. I can make a fireball light my cigarette and just burst from my hands using nothing but a lighter and a little bit of science, which science is literally a form of magic if you think about it. Chemistry is potions making. Good evening. Gothic King Cobra, ah, new celebrity.
No idea why.
It's got to be a phone line thing, man.
It very well could be. I mean, we're talking about wind conditions. So for the last couple of days, I've been doing my work here as best as I can. But I've actually, my computer is plugged into a surge protector, but I just in the middle of the day,
20
randomly, window kick up, all of a sudden, boom, power to the whole house will go out for a couple minutes at a time, and then it's back up.
Yeah.
I mean, if that happened now, it would just be a fitting end to this shit. I'll tell you that right now.
And sometimes shit goes fucking south, man. What are you gonna do?
Yep. Yeah, it's going all over the place. It's still going all over the place. It's down to 1,353. Now it's 200 KB. Then it's up to 1,600. Then it's 2,100. It's going all over the damn place.
Yeah, that's gotta. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound like it's a strictly YouTube thing.
No, but how, where? I have no idea. No idea what's going on.
Well, you're in Texas.
I'm in Texas.
There's a whole spider web of fucked upness between us. Murphy could be anywhere. There's a bazillion penises just hanging out, ready to hammer you into slap B.
So
anywhere in the interwebs.
Yeah, it's like a gay cruise down here between here and there.
What you gonna do?
Damn, you know what? Let's just run with it.
All right, man.
Let's throw the first story of the day up there, and this is going to tie right in to to the layer that you're going to be doing. That's going to be coming out this coming Sunday. So you guys are going to get a kick out of this. Democrat logic. Joe Biden says military will focus on making maternity flight suits so pregnant women can drop into enemy territory during wartime.
What? Wait, what? Hold up.
This between us. Murphy could be anywhere. There's a bazillion penises just hanging out, ready to
I
hammer
like
you
our
into
president's
slap B.
tasting.
So
anywhere in the
Sometimes
interwebs.
all you need is a double barrel
It's like a
shotgun.
gay cruise down here between here and there.
What are you gonna do?
Damn, you know what? Let's just run with it.
All right, man.
Let's throw the first story of the day up there, and this is going to tie right in to to the layer that you're going to be doing. That's going to be coming out this coming Sunday. So
Democrat logic. Joe Biden says military will focus on making maternity flight suits so pregnant women can drop into enemy territory during wartime. What? Okay. Holy shit. Why would you want to drop into the enemy's territory to deliver your baby? Logic says you want to deliver that kid as safely as possible. What? What? Okay, like no one's gonna argue with you and say, "Hey, it's your kid. You want to deliver? How you want to deliver it? That's just fine." But at the same time, it's like, what?
you guys are going to get a kick out of this. Democrat logic. Joe Biden says military will focus on making maternity flight suits so pregnant women can drop into enemy territory during wartime.
Well, first of all,
Seriously.
Can we trust the article? We get fed a bunch of fucking bullshit from multiple sources. Just because it's from the internet doesn't make it true. Because you get like a bunch of sources who'll say different things. The internet is full of bullshit, but this I gotta see.
A woman is deployed forward and she's pregnant, she's automatically sent back to the rear with no negative repercussions whatsoever. And if she got pregnant from a dude in country, his career's over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the way it goes.
But seriously, listen to this potato talk about this stuff.
Some of it's relatively straightforward work, where we're making good progress designing body armor that fits women properly, tailoring combat uniforms.
Okay, why would pregnant women want to go through wearing body armor and all this other crap just to give birth to their children. Wouldn't it be easier to go to a hospital here in America where your kid's going to be safe and deliver the baby safely and raise it healthy till it's 18? Well, what? There are so... Okay. I don't even want kids, and this kind of crap just makes my head spin like the fucking chick from The Exorcist. Like, what the frick?
For women, creating maternity flight suits and updating requirements for their hairstyles.
For their
And some of it's
hairstyles.
going to take an intensity of purpose and mission to really change the culture and habits that cause women to leave the military. Some of it's relative.
Wow. Just wow.
All right. First of all,
For the couple of women who wanted to deliver their baby and have them born in a foreign country just so they could seem woke and progressive, like, look at me, my kid was born in a foreign country, I'm so progressive, fuck off.
I've been in service for 33 years. The military supply chain is an absolute fucking nightmare. You come on the post and you got to get a brand new CIF issue. You go down to CIF, unless if you're like a super small size or large size, which I call mutant size, you're not getting footwear. If you
Mutant
wear
sizes.
something, yeah, a mutant, like you got the guy with like the size 17 shoe. Good, you're not getting a boot for 2 years. You might as well just wear your tennis shoes for 2 years. You'd be halfway through your enlistment before your boots show up to you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So now we're gonna make it even more complicated, and we're gonna have tit cup body armor. We're gonna have all kinds of crazy ass shit for women that they can't carry, and if they have to carry that weight, they're by the time they're carrying all of the body armor requirements, they have no additional strength to carry anything useful, let alone weapons and ammo. It's bullshit. I mean, it's oh my god. You know what? Fuck it. It's gonna blow up in their face. They're a bunch of idiots.
I just got to know who actually told this potato that pregnant.
I sincerely doubt that pregnant women want to give birth in an unsafe location to the point where they have to put on body armor. What? Oh, hey, it's an option, like, hey, shit, you want to have an adrenaline rush while you push out a kid? Here you go.
Women were going off into combat, flying in planes.
No, they don't. It's not going to happen.
Oh, man.
And here's the bitch of it. If the option's not available, people will bitch about it. Even though it's the most illogical thing ever, if the option's not available, someone's gonna fucking bitch and be like, why don't I have the option as a, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I bet you 10 to 1 that's just the president being a dumb motherfucker. That, he's half out of his brain anyway,
No, it could be, hey, if women want the option, it's there. Don't know why you want it, but there you go. I gotta take a beer piss. I'll be right back. Like if I'm gonna get buzzed before my fucking recording, I don't gotta get buzzed to make music, but might as well put it to productive use, get the mind kind of rolling.
You don't know what he's talking about. He's probably reading off the script and then trying to talk, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolute stupidity. The Russians, they're laughing their asses off at us. They are. They're like, oh, these guys are fucked. We're going to, if we have to fight them, they're screwed.
Yeah.
And they would be correct.
They would be screwed, yeah.
We would be screwed. You know, if our frontline technology and whiz bang gadgets don't stop it right off the bat, and it turns out into a long protracted thing, which Russia really has a good track record of doing, we're fucked.
Yeah, not so much.
We're fucked. No, we
It'll
are.
be a little bad. It'll be a little bit bad.
Yep. Yeah, we're taking it right in the pooper.
Right in the poop hole. It doesn't feel very good, from what I'm told. You know, especially if it happens by accident in the heat of the moment.
No, things tear then. So I've been told.
I don't want to know.
But yeah, and just like, you know, I have a couple inside guys who were at who were RIs in Ranger School back when the 38-year-old single mother made it through Ranger School, and they flat out said that these women were babied. They were allowed to recycle 2-3 times per phase. And they actually removed the shit from Ranger School where most people get hurt at.
Really?
Yes. So I mean, it's basically they turned Ranger School into Airborne School, which is it's a joke.
Yeah.
It is
an absolute joke.
Jokey.
Jokey. Speaking of jokes, there's a lot of people out there who actually do not know in fact, until recently, because I just don't care, I didn't know the history of International Women's Day. You know, of course, you know, this announcement was made because we have to celebrate that, right? Well, I feel like I should be talking like Morpheus here. What if I told you that it was global annually on March 8th? I'm over here at Whack Off Pete.
Yeah, citing your source from Wikipedia. International Women's Day, IWD, is a global holiday celebrated annually on March 8th to commemorate the cultural, political, and socioeconomic achievements of women. Sounds simple enough. But men are placed in a position in society where if you speak out against this bullshit, you're a toxic male. If you go to support it, you're a simp and you're just trying to get laid. So it's like shit.
Media. This originated from labor movements in North America and Europe during the early 20th century. The earliest version was a Women's Day organized by the Socialist Party of America in New York City in 1909. This inspired Germans in 1910. Gee, I wonder what was going on there. The International Socialist Women's Conference to propose a special Women's Day. The following year, we saw the first demonstrations and commemorations of International Women's Day across Europe. And then it was subsequently celebrated on that date of March 8th after it was made an official holiday in Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
And it has been celebrated since then by the socialist movement in communist countries and was adopted by the totally not communist or socialist United Nations in 1977.
Yeah, you want to know what country is anti-feminist now? Russia.
Yeah, Russia.
They don't give a fuck.
No, and they shouldn't.
No.
Miss
Fuck
Venetia,
that.
excuse me,
Whatever.
love.
I say it all the time, man. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't. They really
Yeah.
don't.
It's a bummer for them, but actually, it's not a bummer for them. But bummer for the women over there.
Very much bummer.
I don't care. No, there's no sympathy there. I don't give a shit.
No. But now, I mean, after we're going on what, roughly 100 years of this, of it actually being mainstream, thanks to the stunning and brave United Nations, which, by the way, still has Saudi Arabia and China on their.
What this all comes down to is people whining because men don't have an International Man's Day. Which, hold on a second. Let's Google it. You fucking turn on airplane mode. Turn off airplane mode. Oh, look at that. International Men's Day is November 19th. So men have their own day too. So why are we bitching? Airplane mode back on. Yeah, now I'm gonna read the hate comments out loud. Just block, delete. Happy birthday, Cobes. Your boy Ray Ping. Well, that's disgusting. You're disgusting. First of all, I'm not turning 30 till next week. Block. You think you're funny with that? That's just so lame. You're gonna wait your whole life for some of-age pussy because you're a creepy fuck. You talk about it all the time. Hey, pussy, I like the way you still block comments. Thin skinhead pussy. Yeah, like I block yours. Block. These trolls don't determine my sex life. I don't determine it either, to be honest. Who knows, man? The weather warms up. I could find a smoking hot of-age goth chick in my dreams one day. You never know when it's going to happen. Life is full of surprises like that.
Council for Human Rights. Totally no conflicts of interest there.
Joke right there.
We're going to be talking later. Maybe that's why we knew it was coming.
Listen, there's no internet. Is there an International Men's Day? Is there an International Men's Month?
No. And when you bring that up to the...
yes, there is. We just Googled it. It's November 19th.
The wage gap enthusiasts, they'll tell you, well, it's because every day is International Men's Day. Right.
Yeah. How many football teams?
How is that any fucking different? You're sitting there saying these feminazis are complaining about how every day is International Men's Day, and then you get men who are complaining like every day is International Women's Day. It's like both genders have a day to celebrate their shit. The accomplishments, not the shit that makes us look bad.
Teams have a prostate cancer, season. How many hockey players? The people in the professional male sports. I've never seen anything for prostate cancer. Nothing.
No, I would agree. Yeah, but
hey, God forbid we have some sick boobies and everyone's tripping out their ass.
Yeah.
Look, I love boobies. I love titties.
So do I.
I like them. They're great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't even go to, there's a whole month out of the year where I can't go to Hungry Howie's without getting my pizza delivered to me in a giant pink box.
I know. I don't even eat Hungry Howie's anymore. It's trash. It's trash. It's those Domino's.
I mean, I wouldn't even care if the marketing wasn't that friendly and they advertised, Prostate Cancer Awareness Month by literally hanging tea bags or those nut sacks that are like dangling on the back of everybody's pickup trucks in like 14 states. Put those on there or something. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to use it, and it makes me feel like eating this pizza is going to give me a homo suspicion point, but at least you care.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's half the battle. That's half the battle.
Stop worrying about homo suspicion points. If you're straight, you're straight. You're gay, you're gay. It don't matter. As long as the persons you're with are of age and it's consensual, who gives a fuck? Oh, that's just how it is for guys. You can't sit there and say, oh, you like eating hot dogs without someone taking it to that level like, oh, that hot dog looks like a penis. Homo suspicion points, faggot. It's like, dude, it's just food. Shut the fuck up. Oh, like, you're drinking a Samuel Adams cherry wheat beer. Suspicion points. It's like, dude, you got nothing better to do than worry about whether someone else is gay or not. I think you're the one who's gay because you're more worried about it than someone else is. Fucking ridiculous, YouTube. That's why I've always said that I think homophobes are the biggest gay wads on the planet. They're more worried about where someone's sticking their pussy, their dick, than the person who has it is.
Ugh. I apologize for the lag for anybody who's signing in. We are like 200 viewers more at this point. Probably it's the extreme weather conditions down here. We've been having some severe high winds for the last few days. Power's been cutting in and out. And despite the fact that every time I run a speed test, everything looks A-okay, the stream is having issues. I apologize. If it gets to be to where the stream drops, we'll restart everything and try to start up within 15 minutes. That is my promise to you.
Yeah, up until 10 o'clock.
Up until 10 o'clock because I got to go do my thing, I'm supposed to be on vacation. I am the worst person at taking vacations in the world because I've been down here just being productive and doing work the whole time.
You know how many vacations I had when I was in the Army?
None.
0. I took a vacation one time. I went to Hawaii with my ex-hoover wife.
Oh,
That's it. In 30 some odd years, no vacation.
that's it, huh?
The only time I took leave to see my kids, I guess that was considered a vacation. But, you know,
Totally.
that's it.
Totally, yeah. That's no big deal.
I mean, I got to see the world. I got to see all kinds of crazy shit,
Yeah.
do great stuff, but I didn't do it on vacation.
All right. Well, we need to talk a little bit more about some. Yeah, somebody in the chat is like 24.4K AOL. Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you right now. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, it's got to be the weather affecting the internet. It's the only thing that I can possibly think of. But yeah, this reminds me of
The weather or the fucking social elite, one of the two.
you know, up in my kitchen when I was like 17 with my laptop plugged into the frickin' dial-up modem, and I'm sitting there waiting 18 minutes for one, fake naked photo of Jennifer Love Hewitt to pop up. Oh yeah, I bet those are delicious. Yeah. Oh, it kicked me off. Damn it.
You're talking about the 2800 modems?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the 4800.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's the
Used to
dot.
drive me crazy.
That's the dot matrix printer that are.
No, but when women turn 18, they just inherit this unspeakable power over men. And we all know what that power is for. Okay, that's too far. And there are some women who realize this, they accept it, and they exploit it. But when the results are too strong, all of a sudden they're like, the responsibility of consent is too strong. And it's like, well, how do you think men feel in this respect? I'm not trying to diss on anyone, but there's this social pressure for us men to get laid constantly. If you're not getting as much pussy as you can get your tiny dick inside of, you're not a real man. If you can't fix a car or join the army or fix everything in your broken ass house and keep your emotions to yourself, you're not a real man. It's just like, shut the fuck up. When you put that kind of pressure on men to get as much pussy as they can get their dick inside of, you're also extending that pressure to women who are the gatekeepers. Men are the key masters, women are the gatekeepers. Think about it. I said it before, I'll say it again. That was a Ghostbusters reference, but really, think about it. What about the Twinkie? Holy shit. Hooey. Got the beer burps.
Internet right there.
It wakes up the whole house.
I don't miss that shit. Just like I didn't miss this. Working mom shares tearful selfie and explains that 12 weeks maternity leave is not enough.
Working mom shares tearful selfie and explains that 12 weeks of maternity leave is not enough. Oh, really? It isn't. You know, if men were the ones that Mother Nature gave the privilege / burden / gift / curse of bearing children, it'd be a different fucking argument. Like, wait a minute. You're telling me you got like 9 months to push this thing out of your asshole? You know, like some men call it a vaginal turd. Some men call kids a vaginal turd. Let's have this discussion then. Could you imagine if your butthole, your pee-pee hole, was stretched out to the point where you pushed a kid out? You know what I'm saying? And you were in immense pain. And on top of being in immense pain, people just expect you to woman up and, oh, it's a little bit of childbirth. Suck it up, honey. Your gender's used to it, kind of thing. Women hate it. Now, it's kind of like when a dude gets punched in the balls and people are like, oh, instead of being sympathetic and being like, hey, that looks like it hurt. You know what they say? Suck it up, you pussy. You got punched in the balls. Man up. Same thing for women in childbirth. Because women are cursed / gifted with childbirth, they expect you to fail to find a babysitter and all this other crap. So I get a lot of women who don't want to be stay-at-home moms, and a lot of women who are happy with the role but want equal support. Because us men are never going to understand what it's like to fucking push that crap out of our body. The closest men will come to giving birth is kidney stones. I thank you. And to some degree, women are given no sympathy when it comes to pushing out a baby. They're expected to be able to continue working after they just gave birth. It's like, dude, come on. So think about it. But that argument literally stretches into a lot of different things. If women are expected to be the stay-at-home mom, or at least take a couple weeks off from work so they can start the experiments off in the right direction. I mean, you got a working mom who shares a tearful selfie on Instagram and explains that 12 weeks of maternity leave is not enough. It changes when you're a parent, though, like on a real note. Fuck rape. Like all of a sudden, you're responsible for this little thing, this little disgusting mush of poop-filled bullshit turning 18. When you become responsible for that, it's a different feeling. You go from thinking kids are gross to, I'm going to protect that with my life. That's how it is.
Like, what the fuck do they want?
I mean,
What the fuck do they want?
I don't know.
Like, and there were some circumstances where men, I hate to say it, but men get just as scared as women, so they bounce out. They're like, okay, shit. But there is no support for single fathers in our society at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If men are like, whoa, nope. So it's like there's a circle jerk of bullshit amongst both genders, and it contributes to the overall problem of gender relations.
And what really blows my mind is that, okay, if 12 weeks is not enough, and a lot of them are, are getting paid maternity leave to be gone for 12 weeks. Men don't get that. Okay. So
You know why men don't get that crap? Because men are not the ones pushing the baby out their dick hole or pushing the baby out their goddamn asshole. Literally, when it comes to making a baby, all us men have to do is stick our dick inside that of-age pussy and dump a load of baby gravy inside, while women sit there and do the rest of it for like 9 months. And then when they do the rest of it for 9 months, then your job comes in and you both have to raise it. All the dude has to go is, oh, sweet, I'm getting some pussy. Yeah.
if that's not enough, what makes you think that 16 weeks is going to be enough? Or 20, 24, 28? Are you going to want the first year off? Do you want your employer to keep paying you
For nothing.
for the first 4 years until the kid enters preschool?
For a decision you made.
Yeah.
You decided to have that kid. We have all kinds of birth control. You're allowed to, do whatever the hell you want.
Sometimes you can't decide. You could be on birth control and it just fails. Sometimes you decide you want a kid, but it don't happen. Your woman's eggs aren't sterile enough or whatever, or the dude's sperm just doesn't work right. Sometimes you can't decide whether you want one or not. Sometimes you want one and it can't happen, and you don't want one and it happens.
You got the AAA insurance policy, and now the employer is supposed to flip the bill. If you need daycare and all kinds of other bullshit, taxpayers are supposed to pay for that. How about fuck no? How about kiss my ass? Keep your legs shut. Take a piss.
If taxpayers pay for things like daycare and shit, that helps everybody, not just the one person who doesn't deserve it. And it makes the world a better place.
Bill, shut the fuck up. God damn, I'm getting spun.
I noticed. I had to. But what really cracks me up about this article is that evidently this was posted up.
You expect women to shut their legs. Well, how about men keep the dick in their pants? We can have that argument all day. I don't entirely disagree with Terrence Popp. I understand he's come from an older generation and he's had a shitty ex-wife. And it's the same for women in that respect. You got women who have come from an older generation who have experienced shitty men, and it's the same fucking argument.
On LinkedIn. And it took me 4 years to have the courage to share this photo. Even now,
I gotta take a beer piss. The beer's almost gone, and this video response is almost done. We got 26 minutes out of an hour long. It's gonna be fun. Forward down the hatch. Just enough alcohol to finish the stream. So now you see an article about a woman who writes about the struggles of having to raise a kid, and she's not allowed to bitch about it. That's exactly how men feel on this issue. Men are not allowed to bitch about issues that men face without being told, you're just mansplaining. Jeez.
it's hard to look at. The shame around raising a family and working full-time is real. Oh, shame. Okay, I thought it was stunning and brave. I took this on my first day back to work after my second daughter was born. I wasn't ready. My daughter wasn't ready. She wasn't sleeping and extremely fussy. Sounds like a baby to me. I woke up 5 times the night before to feed her. I was exhausted. As a majority income source for our family, I was forced to suck it up, put on a smile, and get back to work. I know
Because
that I'm...
guess what?
Yeah.
That's what men do.
J-O-B is not spelled F-U-N. Last I checked.
I literally used to drive to work. I didn't have to be in work until like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And I worked until 3, and then I had to do appointments from 6 to like 8.
Yeah.
So I get up at 7, get my pickup truck, drive to work. On the way there, I'd pull off at a park. There's a parking lot there.
So let me get this straight. Men are not allowed to show emotions because it shows them as a pussy and you're weak. Women are not allowed to show emotions because it makes them look like a stereotypical female. Fuck off.
Get out, get in the back of the pickup truck, put the top on it, get in the sleeping bag, and go to sleep. I sleep for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Get up, get in my truck, go to work, come back, because I wasn't getting no sleep at home.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't happening.
No.
Yeah. So guess what? And if you sit there and tell these women because they want to be equal, hey, man up. I hate women. Shut the fuck up. You're equal to men. Man up and do your goddamn job. Shut up and quit your goddamn crap.
Okay, if women were truly equal to men, then we wouldn't see women being oppressed in a third world country women in the Middle East being raped and being told you need to wear a full-body camping tent. I don't care if it's 110 degrees. You're going to wear a full-body tent, and if you show ankle, we're going to throw rocks at you.
Brian.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's just, there is nothing more irritating as a dude than a woman who thinks she can tell you to man up, as if they actually understand what that means.
That is the same fucking argument for women. A woman telling you to man up, it's no different than a man telling you to woman up. Women are sitting here going, exactly my point. You have no idea what it's like to be a woman, and you're telling me to woman up. Oh, jeez. Like you got women and men telling each other to woman and man up. Gender basing it's so annoying. "28 minutes.
I have no idea. And I've had them actually, like, I've been in a couple debates with some of these women, and they're like, well, a real man, and you do this. I go, fucking battle. I jumped into combat with people shooting at me. Shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Turn your gain down on your mic a little bit. You're blowing it up.
I'm sorry.
Just a hair, and just a slot C hair. You don't need much more than that.
Is that higher or lower?
This is what I said before. The responsibilities of being a man versus the responsibilities of being a woman is different. Nobody likes accepting the responsibilities of being their gender. It sucks. And gender-based responsibilities are just like gender-based stereotypes. They kind of suck. Just because evolution has led to people with these rules. That's the only reason why gender-based expectations happen.
That's good. That's good. You're fine.
Sure.
Yes. All right.
Sorry.
Well, it wouldn't be a stream if you didn't explode people's ear sockets. But I'm sure at this point, because of the issues that we're having, it's like you shouting and then it buffers for a second. And then the person who's not looking at their stream is like, oh, and then they turn it up and then you come back. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, what are you doing? Bummer, man.
Bummer.
Is that better?
Gosh. Yeah, it sounds good. You're good.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Now?
It's good. It's good.
All right.
I don't know what's going on as far as the stream goes. Like I said, people who are just tuning in, we're having some internet issues. Probably has something to do with all the high wind that I'm dealing with down here in Texas, since I am the source of the stream tonight. So yeah, hi podcast later. I'm going to try to grab the audio file from this and put it up on Patreon and Subscribestar, and hopefully that won't sound like complete and utter garbage with all the buffering
So what you're
and everything.
saying is you're getting a blowjob.
I'm getting a blowjob, and not the kind with a happy ending all over the Asian hooker's face.
Hey,
Damn it!
they gotta
make a living.
sex work is real work, right?
Oh yeah, well, so I'm told by the same people who want me to believe pay is degrading to women.
Yeah, whatever, man.
I mean, how is Orn pay degrading to women, and how is men, looking at women's bodies, that's objectification and it's offensive, but only fans is totally fine.
Hey,
Now, to be fair, there are women who objectify men by saying, oh, take your shirt off, stud. Let's see those abs. But the second a dude says, hey, baby, take off the shirt. Let's see them titties. He's a pig. Too far, Cobra. Calm down. Oh, if you're a stripper and you're a female and you're entertaining a bunch of dudes, degrading. But if you're Magic Mike and every chick wants to fuck your huge cock, well, guess what? It's just a woman and her needs. Ah, jeez.
And
How's that rape thing with Ron Jeremy going?
oh, the rapé thing with Ron Jeremy, I have no idea.
Okay,
We'll
I
have to
was
look
just wondering
at it.
'cause I wonder if he's been convicted yet, because he's gonna get convicted.
Oh, you think so?
Because you don't believe all women and blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah. It doesn't always happen that way when the dudes are rich, but hey, I've been wrong before. I mean, Cosby's in jail. The dude's in his freaking 80s, and he was convicted on nothing but testimony with no evidence whatsoever.
Not a scrap of physical evidence.
Could you imagine, though? And this is the same fucking argument. If women got treated like men when it came to things like rape and domestic abuse, women would hate it. But to some degree, there was a lot of similarity between the two. Women will get treated like you're just making it up. You're just trying to get that man's money. When there were a lot of people out there who were legitimate. The stereotype that, oh, she's lying about it just to get money is so fucking cliche. And that's the thing of it, you two.
None. Ugh. Sorry about the dropped frames, gentlemen. But
how is it rape? You're a man, and all you men want is sex. You got laid, stud. What the fuck you complaining about?
yeah, we're going to continue this this stunning and brave foray into International Women's Day by proving why you should absolutely 1,000% hashtag believe all women because they never lie. French schoolgirl's accusations got her teacher beheaded and sparked violent riots. Now she admits she made it all up.
I'm going to be honest here. This guy got his head cut off.
Yeah, a little bit.
Family needs.
Holy shit. So a French student made up a lie about her teacher, which got her teacher beheaded, and the innocence of the man and the fucking injustice of it sparked a riot. And then she admits, oh, hey, I made it all up. But this story doesn't fit the narrative. So you bet your sweet Asperger's this shit's going to be censored by the media. What are the details? Samuel Paty, a history teacher in West Paris, was beheaded last October by an 18-year-old Chechen Muslim refugee named Abdullah Khanzarov, and controversy erupted over his alleged anti-Muslim classroom presentation during a lesson on free speech. Here we go. Look, I'm not here to judge all Muslims, but some of y'all do some really fucked up shit that doesn't represent all Muslims, to be fair. Because as somebody who practices magic, I've had some nasty motherfuckers in the past to do some really dumb shit in the name of Satan, just to say, oh, hey, look at me, you know what I'm saying? And that's just it. Like, you can't let the extremes ruin it for every religion.
To be wiped out.
Wiped out.
Just fucking kill him.
Again, you're not allowed to talk. You're gonna get us taken out.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna get our channel taken out,
Get a
man.
guy killed. You know what? Eye for an eye. This is all biblical punishment, man.
Well, that's exactly
Just
what
saying.
it was. Yeah, you are correct. Because as it turns out, go back to the article here. Let me see here. Samuel Paty, a history teacher in West Paris, was beheaded last October by an 18-year-old Chechen Muslim refugee named Abdullah Anzarov after controversy erupted over his alleged anti-Muslim classroom presentation during a lesson on free speech. The 13-year-old student whose identity has been protected. Are you kidding me? She lied.
She flat out lied.
But we're still
It's
going to protect
bullshit.
her identity.
That's right. You know, that's another thing that's going to be coming down the pipe in the future. We're going to be having a fight with Muslims here in America, and it's going to be ugly.
It's going to be very ugly. But, you know, they're trying to roll out the red carpet to them as much as possible. Why do you think they're trying to make the pedophilia go mainstream?
Yeah.
Because that's how Muhammad would want it. Just saying.
Yeah. Him and his 9-year-old wife.
Yeah, a little bit. What does it say here? A 13-year-old student reportedly told her father that Patty showed degrading images of the Muslim prophet Muhammad in class. After learning of Patty's alleged behavior, student's father filed a legal complaint and launched an internet campaign against the teacher, slamming Patty in Facebook and YouTube video uploads, claiming that the teacher showed cartoons of Muhammad with his genitals exposed. Just how he would want it. It set off a firestorm in the Muslim world, and he was murdered 10 days after the first accusations were made. But now, she made it all up.
Yeah.
And we're still going to protect her. I'm
sorry.
Were we just women being oppressed? Wasn't that the whole idea behind
get a person killed and there's no repercussions?
Yeah. Wasn't that the whole idea?
So
yeah, that was the whole idea of yesterday's whole deal, right? Is because we still need to talk about these issues. Women are still oppressed. But you can literally get somebody killed.
And it's all good.
And it's all good.
Hey, what's our drop frame rate now?
You know what? I'm not even going to look at it because it's over half. And it keeps happening. It sends me a notification every 2 minutes that 52% of our drop frames are detected. Why? Don't know.
It's got to be the phone lines. It's got to be.
It's got to be it's got to be very intermittent because, like I said, every time I run a speed test, everything is fine. It's the most bizarre shit ever. I don't know. Like I'm running another speed test right now. Here, I'll show you guys. Okay, so downloads is looking just fine. 26. No, I mean we're broadcasting just under 5 megabits per upload because that's what you want. You want to run an upload speed that's about what you can currently do. See, check it out. I don't understand it, man. It's bizarre.
Those nights.
It is, and we just had the freaking data drop to 0 again. Winning. Oh.
It dropped to 0?
Yeah, the data rate, it's been doing it. It's been dropping to 0, then it slowly creeps back up, and then it'll be sky high, and then it drops right back down again, and it keeps going back and forth. It's like a bad relationship. Damn it. So sorry, guys, if you're having some buffering issues, go ahead and knock down the quality of your stream to like 240. And hopefully it all rides out. I hope the sound is still good. That's the most important thing. If you guys can follow us by sound, we're good.
The video's not working. Just turn the video off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, you
can't
can't hit the bullseye, huh?
It's pissing me off, man. And we're back down to 0 again. What the shit? And we're back up to like 1,200. It just keeps dropping and going up. I don't understand, man. It's got to be weather.
Now the drop frame rate, that Google has nothing to do with that.
No.
That's the phone line.
That is the actual line that this is going out on, yeah. Because I'm looking at this, I'm not looking at Google anymore. I took that down just in case I was having some kind of conflict of bandwidth, even though I've never had that before. But now it's coming up on the stream over and over again. Keeps sending me the same shit.
Yep.
I don't get it. I know I'm drinking water and it's sacrilege, but I'm trying to focus here, man. Son of a bitch.
Totally fucked up, man. This whole this a month thing, it's really pissing me off.
Was it a whole month now?
Is it like just National Women's Month?
Why is it a month now? Do we need a month?
I guess we need a month now.
And people in the stream are going 8-bit stream. Yep, yeah. This is like Commodore 64 right now.
Yeah, I remember this.
It's not my fault, I swear. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I mean, we have to talk about the Burger King tweet.
Oh yeah. I want to see that.
This is gorgeous in a lot of different ways. Burger King UK tweeted, "Women belong in the kitchen."
What?
The really funny thing is that the tweet itself has over 279,000 likes. Of course, there was some kind of there's context to it, but still, this is some superb cringe right here. If they want to, of course, is the follow-up. Yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant industry by empowering female employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary career. We are proud to be launching a new scholarship.
Okay. There are some women who choose not to pursue that stereotypical female role. And there are some women who choose, hey, you know what? Fuck the gender-based bullshit. They want to go into culinary. And that's just how that is.
Program which will help female Burger King employees pursue their culinary dreams.
You know, one of the main reasons they don't work in the kitchen is because that sucks.
Well, yeah, and that, I mean, is Burger King really the place you want to pursue a career in the culinary arts? I'm just asking for a friend.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard fuck no on that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
not really my favorite.
I mean, if you're going to culinary school and paying for it with the fast food job, who cares? Sometimes you're just stuck with options that all you have is what you have.
No. And historically, like the servers are females, they get tipped better. Yeah, there are some waiters out there that are men, but for the most part, you got the men they're cooking, washing dishes, hauling stuff back and forth. It requires more muscle and strength.
Yeah.
Because when you don't have that, sorry, just the facts here.
Yeah.
But somehow I got you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And of course, Burger King apologized for the tweet.
I don't eat their gruel anyway. Occasionally, if I'm drinking, I'll swing by and get some onion things. But other than that, I don't eat their shit at all. Ugh.
I mean, there's estrogen in one of those Impossible burgers to grow tits just thinking about it.
Yeah. Ugh. Impossible meat, Beyond Beef, because it's beyond disgusting. Even vegans are going, hey, I want to eat meat, but I don't want to feel like a murderous piece of shit. So you know what? I'm going to eat Beyond Beef. Yeah, that'll show them how vegan you really are. We're going to take plants out of the mouths of animals, and we're going to eat it and say we care about the animals.
It'll implode your testes, man. They'll shoot back up into your pelvis. Like we ain't coming out until you decide to, drop some tea, man. Fuck off.
Yeah. F off. Holy cow. Okay, so now it's down 0 and it's staying there. I sincerely hope that
keep happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good right now. I'm concerned.
I don't know. Will it terminate our stream?
It very well might if it continues like this for long enough. Okay, now we're back up to 1,475. Holy moly, dude. It's driving me bonkers.
It's the phone line.
It's got to be. It's the only thing I can think of. Son of a...
Yeah, we might have to, go about 9 and make a command decision and go on for another painful hour.
Yeah. So everybody's like, hold on to your frames like you hold on to a weapon. Hey, we're trying, bro. We're trying.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments there about my prepper group I'm putting together. So yeah.
Well, we're working on it. If you guys want to become a part of the prepper group, if you are interested in getting some information, email redonkulous12@gmail.
Trying to set up a national network, get people, from the manosphere or red pill guys, meet up a couple times, maybe once a month or once every other month. Because there's strength in numbers, man. And when the mob comes for you, if you're by yourself, you're fucked.
True story. Very true story. Oh, man. It's been, I think, speaking of the mob coming for people, I think the most cringeworthy thing that happened yesterday, or maybe it was a couple days ago, what have you, but a lot of people were talking about it on International Women's Day, and it was that Oprah interview with the royals, Prince Harry, the Cuck Fairy, and Meghan Markle.
So you got multimillionaires talking to a billionaire about how oppressed they are.
Pretty much.
Fuck
yeah.
off.
And not only that, this is another thing that most people don't know. CBS paid $7 million for this interview. $7 million. So we're going to talk about how oppressed we are as we make between $7 and $9 million
for an
this
hour's
interview.
worth of work.
Yep.
Was it just an hour long?
Usually those. It's a 2-hour interview. It says.
Oh.
Okay, so for 2 hours worth of work. Yeah.
That's such bullshit. That work.
Yeah. A little bit.
Nah.
I mean, what do you even say to that? And the really screwed up part is that there was a friend of mine who actually, I feel sorry for the poor woman. She moved out to California, Stan. And one of the things, she posted a meme that said, you get 2 millionaires talking to a billionaire about oppression, and just pointing out the hypocrisy. And then somebody's like, so are you saying that you can't stand and you can't talk, you can't have a conversation about women's rights and rights for people of color the way I expect more from you? The way that has nothing to do with it. Do you honestly think that these millionaires and billionaires...
What do you expect when everyone feels oppressed and everyone feels depressed?
These globalists with their TV shows and the people who want to tell people like you and me that we're the problem. We need to reduce our carbon footprint, otherwise the planet's going to die in 7 years. While we go around it on our private jets, dumping trash into the ocean off the side of our yachts. And by trash, I mean dead hookers, because that's what happens on these yachts with these famous assholes. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that. There's probably, I started writing my novels because when I was a kid, I was like 16, I was in the post office, and there was a whole wall full of missing people.
Yeah.
And 90% of them are women.
Really?
So you and I both know what's happening.
That's just systematic sexism, is what that is. We have systematic racism. We also got this thing called systematic sexism. And it's pretty much the same argument.
And so he's winning.
Yeah.
And they're getting banged and danged and, thrown in a hole somewhere to be forgotten about. That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's not a good time. It's not a good time. But we're going to keep inviting people to the border, right? Because that's okay. We have migrant detention facilities for children now. It was only kids in cages when it was the last guy.
Yeah, now it's totally cool.
Even though I think now DHS is pleading for help, please come and help us. There's too many migrants for us to handle. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. We're going to take all the ones with Kung Flu and we're going to just let them loose into the country. It's no big deal. It's fine.
Totally safe. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to keep doing what they're doing, and you're going to see Texas, and then it's going to be a cascade effect.
Yeah,
it's going to be on.
Yeah, and just for just pointing out, people in Texas not very good at pulling out, but I think they might actually make an exception in this case. Oh my gosh. Before we get onto the main story of the day, because with everything going on right here, we're going to try to get through this as quickly as we can, get to your super chats. But we can't even bring up the border crap without talking about this, and it's infuriating, and it really does let you know exactly where their heads are at. Task force calls for permanent National Guard force to protect DC.
Yep.
You see,
I was just talking to one of my former commanders who works down at the Pentagon, and yeah, they're quietly setting up a permanent barricade around the White House, guarded by heavy National Guard troops there. I want to be honest. If I was the governor of one of those Republican states, I would demand my National Guard troops be brought home, and I would not participate in that horse shit at all. They could
Agreed.
fuck off.
Hey, Pop, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Tap on your microphone. Yeah, that's not the microphone that you're currently using. Can you switch it?
What do you mean? You can hear me?
No, it's going through your computer, bro. I was wondering why it wasn't taking care of you. You're going to have to switch it in your Skype.
Oh, hang on. What are you talking
It sounded fine earlier, but it's not the one that's connected now. It's funny.
Well, what happened? Can you hear? What about now? Is it good?
No, it's not about the controls on the mic. Yeah, whatever. Switch
switch
it over in your Skype if you can. I'm going to read some super chats while you're fixing that. Dun dun dun. Because crazily enough, we're actually getting some super chats. Richard Grand.
Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you. Tap the mic. Oh, you went out. Oh, are you back? Okay, now you're working. Now you're on the correct mic. Okay. All right. Go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Okay, sounds good. All right, that's good. You're all right. Richard Grande, $9.99. Are you interested in having a prepper group in South Carolina?
To be honest with you, yeah, that'd be cool. If I had some prepper groups in South Carolina, I can get them all into each other and they set up. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Let's see here, making sure that we're not missing any. Doesn't appear like we are. Starscream, foot 1540. Damn it, Pop. Hold on to your frames like you hold on to a weapon. So we're trying. It's just not working very well right now. Hopefully Thursday's stream, things will go much more smoothly. Texas Rebel, $5. Pop, I'd be interested in being part of your national group. Can I shoot you an email about it?
Sure can.
Absolutely. Success Pool Endeavors, $5. Oprah wore an ankle monitor on the show?
Did she?
I didn't hear about that.
What has she been up to, that dirty girl?
Oh, she's so dirty.
She's a dirty girl.
Go ahead and click your gain up just a little bit, Pop, and I think we'll be totally copacetic. It says we've got 161 in chat, but I'm not seeing any more super chats than that. So I'm wondering if it's like the old one that it's the old streams are coming through. Gentlemen, I'm sorry, I cannot see any other super chats, so I apologize if we're not getting to yours. I honestly do not see them. I can jump on over here to Streamlabs, though. An hour ago, we got I Remember Swine Flu, donated $10. Cheers from Ireland, lads. Day off work tomorrow, so first time I've been able to catch you live. It's 1 a.m. here. Pop, what music are you into?
I listen to anything that's good, which pretty much includes all modern shit, like recent. That's all bad.
It is.
But 80s, 90s, and a lot of 70s stuff. Rock, mainly.
Rock.
You
got some favorite bands?
Van Halen. That's about it.
Van Halen, that's about it.
Okay. I mean, I like individual songs, but
yeah,
like I won't buy a whole album just to listen to one song over and over again. Stupid.
Understandable. Tracy Wilborn with 308. Rough weather on the extra happy cruise tonight, Blake? Yeah, it's a little choppy.
A little choppy.
Little choppy. Alex Patino donated $5. I saw the same graduation rates of basic training at Fort Benning. I was a cavalry scout instructor, and we would see about 140 recruits, 15 to 20 on average, would not make it through basic. I was at Benning from 2012 to 2014.
Yeah, actually, I talked to a lot of drill sergeants that from all the way back to 1960 to roughly in the early 2000s. And the washout rate for men was typically right around 10%.
Yeah. 10% is not bad. What was the washout rate for these?
I don't know, actually. I didn't really care. It's not even worth. At that point, I didn't know bet, so I was like, that's not an issue. Now, royally fucked.
Royally.
Yep. Crown Royal of fucked.
We still got some guys coming into the stream. For those of you who are not in the know, I am in Windy City country. Not Chicago. I'm in Texas. And the stream keeps going up and going down. And
we're getting a Lone Star blow job. And not the good ones you get down by Mexico.
Yeah, we don't have any lot lizards around here. a lot of trucker stations around here. So,
hey, we got to make money too, because sex work is real work.
Of course. Yeah. By the way, subscribe to my OnlyFans and you can see my butthole for just $5 a month. Or pay is degrading and objectifying to women.
Oh shit! Too far.
Oh my lord.
Makes sense as long as you're an idiot. Okay. Polly B donated $10. Jesus titty effing Christ, I did 15 years in RCP, Pop can translate, which is a bit of an OOF for my career, but I'm in the reserves doing my last 5 years for a federal retirement. As I'm not staff sergeant yet, I might just end it at 18 for fuck's sake.
Do the 20, man. I know it sucks, but just do the
20.
Because if you cut loose at 18, they always have ways to try to fuck you, man. Do the 20. Yeah, it sucks.
Right where the sun don't shine, man.
It is what it is, though.
We got another super chat over here on YouTube. Pretty funny. Sky, $5 Canadian. Let me see. What do a nearsighted and a puppy have in common? A wet nose.
That's actually
I like that one. 80th with a $5 donation. Might not be enough for a paranormal pop, but I would love to hear Pop's take on the giant of Kandahar.
Oh, the giant. I've heard about it. I've heard some shit about that. Now, I haven't been able to actually talk to anybody who was actually there or anyone who handled said dead giant after it was picked up and flown off. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of weird shit happens in this world, so anything's possible.
True story. I'll have to look that up, maybe do a little bit of research on it. Patriotic Southerner with a $49.99 donation. Thank you very much. With the weather warming up, we all know that the panty fascists will be taking action as they do. Thank you for your service, Pop. What do you think we will see coming down the pipe if the guard forces are permanently stationed in D.C.?
You're going to see a lot of states, especially the red states, pull their men back and telling them they will not participate. That's what you're going to see.
I sincerely hope so. Oh, bad news. Bad news bears. And I bet we said it before, I'll say it again. That is the difference between a president who is elected and one that is installed. Because if you're absolutely sure and you are completely confident that everything is above board, you would not be opposed to an audit. You would not be opposed to, the most popular president in history taking questions, which never happens.
Or worrying about the lawsuits and just trying to shut them down.
The dude has not held a single press conference since he's been president.
Not even a State of the Union.
Yeah. And what's her name? A Bandcamp keeps trying to say that, well, he's done like 40 Q&A. Oh, you mean the ones with the pre-packaged and pre-written questions that he gets hours ahead of time? Yeah, that makes sense.
Cut off the feed.
I'm ready to take questions from you. What's his name? My $10 super chat. That's a very good question. I was just saying I have no idea. The super chats.
I think our ass on this one. Bro.
Yeah, because of the data issues, things are trickled out and actually dropped. I actually can't even go to the chat that is saved on my Streamlabs and see all of the super chats. I'm going back up in the live chat here. I see nothing. So anybody who levied a super chat earlier that I have not read yet, feel free to just go ahead, list your questions, and I'm going to try to get to them as we go. If I don't get to them all, please Like I said, it's been a day for Murphy. Yeah, so this connection goes down more often than a cheap hooker. Yeah, amen to that. Bears. Apparently, this is some kind of going on too, because I got a buddy of mine who's back in Michigan. He's having similar issues with his internet as we speak. So it's apparently this is a problem countrywide. I don't know. Somebody said probably some massive DNS attack from strange foreign lands. Who knows? but before the stream started, you weren't even able to get into your email.
No, I couldn't get in my email. I had to reboot the computer and restart my router, the whole deal.
Yeah. I restarted my computer this morning, got everything all set up and ready to go, and boop, here we are. Not doing anything different than we ordinarily do. Just bad times, man, bad times. So double check here. What do we got here? Oh, Pat Wax Daddy's in the chat. I was in Kandahar back then. I debunked that giant story.
Right.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, Starscream again. Pop, have you heard of that band Sabaton? They do get a lot of songs about military history from Thermopylae to D-Day to Kursk.
I've not heard of them.
You have not, huh?
No.
Well, there you go. Simple question, simple answer. Cab Ragoon Cabulous, if I had to get out of country before the shit, where?
There's really nowhere to go. I mean, first of all, we're Americans. I'm not running from shit.
No?
You know, fuck it. Yeah. Well, I'm not running. They'll have to bury me in my front yard, goddammit.
Okay. Yeah, that's not the issue. Says that we're, according to something, we're running 2 streams at the issue. I just went to the channel space. Nope. That because the other one is gone. So
They shut that down before
they shut that down before we even had a chance to start. And then the other one got killed after about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Yay.
So that's right. We're on our third one. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on our 3rd stream tonight. Yeah, it's a new record. It's not one that I wanted to make. Damn it. Let me see here. Polska Bob donated $25. The man with the plan and the Unabomber beard. Blake only has a reverse OnlyFans account. You have to pay to stop him from sending you dick pics. Nice.
That's kind of funny.
That is pretty funny. Mention $20. You just got your book, The Jericho Files. On a serious note, and maybe you can teach me how to develop my better because yours is way stronger than mine.
What he's talking about. When I say S, I'm talking about like I get the happen and I dream about stuff that actually has come to pass.
Yeehaw. What are some events that you dreamed of and then they came to pass?
Oh shit. I dreamed about me getting blown up. Though when it did happen, there was a slightly different circumstance, but it was very similar. I saw that coming. I knew that 9/11 was coming just prior to it happening, roughly 2 weeks. And I didn't really know exactly what was going to happen, but I remember it was garbage day, and I was taking the trash out, and I dropped it off at the curb, and I'm walking, and I got like this gust of cold air, and I'm like, and I just got this fucking back feeling. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh boy.
There's something coming down the pipe, man, and it's not good.
Damn it.
Yeah. Those are the two that come. Those are the ones that come to mind.
Good times, good times. Volatile did get it back to us with his super chat. His super chat was, look up Society 5.0 on DuckDuckGo to meet your shadow government.
Mm.
You ever looked that up before?
Gotta write that down. Society
5.0.
5.
Anybody else who had a super chat that was prior to within like the first half an hour, go, throw it in there to do like an all caps rage or something so it draws me. And I'm going to try to get to everybody's. I apologize for technical difficulties. And to know I am not sending emoji pictures to the hamster. He just keeps sending threes though. No action. We love you, James. No homo. Let me see here. Damon Wolf MGTOW. My connection has been laggy in Cali since 11 this morning. So maybe there is some kind of a DNS I mean, that's just my personal theory, the main technique, not the preferred method. The For the People Act is really the For the Government Act. You know, specifically, it's the For the Democrats Act. They want to be able to steal elections and have it be completely legal, and they want it to be illegal to criticize them for doing it. That's the For the People Act, the HR 1.
Oh, there's a good majority of it. Check it out if you want to watch it. I made my points in this video. I'm going to work on my album. I'll catch you later.